Good evening. Welcome to Soundtracks with Birdman. Tonight, after much delay due to weather that is completely out of my control since I never had the weather dominator from G.I. Joe as a child, we are doing the Burbs with special guest Big Al of Big Al Presents, and as always, Age Boomer. How are you, Big Al, tonight?
I am doing well. Thank you for having me. I am
Thank you for coming on, as always.
Very happy to be on tonight. I've been looking forward to watching this film for weeks and weeks and weeks now, it seems. You've been doing rewatches of Twister, the live version.
Yeah, the live version. Yeah, like last week, I was getting dressed for the show, and I got a phone call saying that we're under a tornado warning, and I'm like, wait, you mean warning or watch? Because there's a difference.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I was told warning, and I was like, well, I haven't heard sirens, and I haven't gotten an alert on the phone or anything. So I got in line. I'm like, yeah, we are. Okay, this is great. And I looked outside, and it was looking freaky.
Mm-hmm.
But thankfully, everything passed by. No damage. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. And then the week before that, we had a line of thunderstorm that just came up. I didn't know it was coming, and it was really bad. And trying to do anything with the dogs if there's a bad thunderstorm just isn't very conducive to anything.
Right.
But tonight, it's clear. It's like 80 degrees outside. I'm very much looking forward to fall. But no tornadoes tonight. So, how are you, H Boomer?
Fine.
Okay.
How are you, Dan?
Very articulate tonight.
I'm like the Klopex with my one-word answers. We'll see more. Have you seen this movie before, Daniel?
I've listened to the score for like the past month, and I must say this is once again where I need to thank you for broadening my horizons and bringing me into contact with a phenomenal film score. Thank you.
But have you watched the movie, dude?
No.
Oh my God!
I can't download it from anywhere. I have to pay to rent it. That was my only option.
Oh, you had to pay to rent it? Oh, that stinks. Okay, all right. You'll like it. It's a lot of fun.
I could have gotten you a copy.
So, check this out.
That's a nice score. Look at that. You like the score?
Yes. And interesting about the score, when this movie came out, it did not get a soundtrack release. But 3 years later, First Air Band released it. Isn't that so pretty? Man, you make a record like a different color, and it's just like, ooh, I gotta have it. It's so pretty, so shiny.
Yeah, I've been seeing like what was it when I was researching Friday the 13th? Like some of their special vinyl releases like were like blood filled.
Yeah.
They're like freaky looking, like the blood like is encased inside the clear vinyl. It's pretty cool.
Speaking about blood vinyl, Boomer, did you order Dracula today from Mondo?
Oh, they wasn't up before I left for work. Let me see if it's still there. What do you think?
I almost sent you a text message, but I thought, he's probably at work.
All right, hold on. Let me see if Mondo Dracula.
Was this an art print or?
No,
it's a vinyl re-release.
Oh, vinyl. Cool.
Oh,
I was going to order you. I was going to order you, Boomer, but they only allow one per household. So
it's fine. I'll see if they got it now. I couldn't do it at work, unfortunately. They was going up right as I had to go to work because I think it was on at 2 p.m. today.
Which version?
Do you not have a smartphone at work?
I don't have a smartphone, period. What's this one?
Is this the
oh, wait a minute. This looks is Bram Stoker's Dracula original motion picture soundtrack LP.
Yep.
On here. Let me take a look.
It's like $30.
Yeah, I see it. Okay. Yeah, I can still order it.
Yeah, I see. I hear Mondo and see Mondo, and I always see more of their art pieces.
Limit one vinyl per household. Ooh, they have a black vinyl or a color vinyl.
I got the colored vinyl because it's colors.
I'll do
pretty
color.
Pretty colors.
I had the Living Dead at Manchester Morgue. I think Mondo release soundtrack. Have you ever seen the Living Dead at Manchester Morgue?
No.
It's like Night of the Living Dead, except in the English countryside. Okay.
Wow. Right. You just told it. Thank you. Let me go to eBay and track that down right now.
You know what? Smart guy. If you get the Severin re-release, that's the steelbook, you get the soundtrack CD with it too. That's kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
But anyways,
is the movie good?
I love it. I think it's on Amazon actually.
I have to look. And it's what's it called now?
The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue.
Living Dead at Manchester.
Manchester Morgue. Yes.
I have to look that up.
Early 1970s movie, also known in the United States as "Don't Open the Window."
Okay, no, it doesn't ring.
Also known in other countries as "Let Sleeping Corpses Lie." It's had a bunch of different titles.
Oh yeah, one of those. Yeah, you see those a lot. Like you see the poster and it doesn't match the file name.
Posters are completely different all the countries you go to.
I know. It's like it's really cool. You know, sometimes they'll because there was I forget what film it was that was I did a rewatch of that had an alternate title overseas. I forgot what it was.
They do that. They do that today.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they do.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
You know, there was something I had done. I remember saying, "Oh yeah, it did have this other title," and it's fun.
Boomer, did you order the LP?
I'm looking. I'm doing it now. Hold on.
Okay.
Processing, order, redirecting, blah blah.
Did you want Professor Geek's credit card number to use?
No, it's fine. No, I'm cool. I got it. Okay. All right. Continue the payment. Blah blah blah. Isn't this fascinating, people? Don't you love listening to my? Let me just read my credit card number out live on air. Okay.
I've got a story for you. I didn't know if you noticed, but Mondo did a Superman, John Williams Superman pressing a couple months ago. I think it was for San Diego Comic-Con. And I went to order myself one, and I know that's your favorite John Williams score. I was going to get you one too for Christmas.
What?
But it was one per household again, and I was like, okay. So I tried to call a friend to get him to order it, but by the time I did all this, it had sold out, and I felt kind of bad.
Kind of bad.
Like I say, you always feel bad when someone's like, I wanted to get you, and then of course you're never able to get it. It's almost like when a friend of yours girlfriend, she's like, if I wasn't dating him, it's like, oh gee, thanks. It's like, not doing me any good.
I've always heard that. Yes.
Yeah, I've been many women's second choice.
Actually, yeah, for redheaded men, it's always too. What is it? It's the I know the guy who made that documentary about being ginger. He said, "Oh, I have a friend that loves redheaded men." He's like, "Good, bring her over here, please." It's like that's always the thing. The redheaded men here. It's like, "Oh, I have a friend that loves redheads." It's just. Hey, we got a redhead in this movie tonight.
Mm-hmm.
A kind of spurious ginger character, right?
Courtney Gaines from Children of the Corn, and as I mentioned before, Hard Bodies.
Oh, that's right. He's the dude in Children of the Corn. I didn't like him in Children of the Corn.
Yeah,
that makes sense. He'd be in this movie, actually, considering the subject.
He has a great creepy look, especially when he has that weird little beard thing he's got.
Well, let me welcome the chat real fast. We got Melissa Harris and Jake here. How are you tonight? How's Jake? Chris P's in the house. Good evening, Chris P. And Sir Ian from across the pond. He says he cannot find his copy of the film, but he has the deluxe edition score. Hang on to that because it fetches around $100 or so on the eBay, which is why I don't have it. But I did buy the Waxworks LP. Gatefold.
Actually, I am going to say this, so I don't have the special edition score, but I have the special edition Blu-ray of this movie.
And Zootopia just dropped in the house too. Hello, Zootopia. How are you tonight?
The Z-Man.
And announcement for October, the entire month of October, will be the Omen month here at Soundtrack.
Omen October. We've been toying around with this, but Daniel wanted to also do the remake in addition to the original. And Amityville already got cut out because Troy and Nanette did it, so I just went on there. And I'm like, why don't we just do all the Omen movies? We'll do Damien Omen 2, The Final Conflict. I don't know how you want to do it, but I think almost we should do the first 3 and then do the remake at the end. What do you think? But I'll leave it up to you how you want to do them. Yeah.
I've never seen the Omen films. I have to.
You haven't?
I saw. Now I will say no. I've seen Final Conflict. I saw for some reason it was on cable one night and I watched number 3 because it got me liking Sam Neill because I just thought he was wonderfully creepy. So I still look at him today and I'm going, He's the devil.
Yeah, he was the adult. That's my least favorite of the original trilogy because, well, frankly, there wasn't enough conflict in the final conflict. But we'll get to that on the rewatch. But it has a great score. All 3 Jerry Goldsmith scores. And who did the remake?
Marco Beltrami.
Yeah, I guess at that point Jerry Goldsmith was no longer with us. I wonder if they would have gotten him to do the score again if he had still lived. I don't know.
That would have been interesting. That was his only Academy Award that he ever got was for The Omen. Ponder that for a moment. The man did like 200 film scores. He got 1 Academy Award.
Yeah. Okay. That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Someone else joined us, it seems.
Yes. Hello, Rebecca Martins. How are you?
Hello. Good to see you.
Hola.
So this is the Burbs rewatch.
Yes.
You like this movie?
After like a 3-week delay or something like that.
All right, cool. All right. So, all right.
We better make it worth it.
So, you did get Dracula, right?
I ordered it, yes.
Okay.
It's been pre-ordered. I did the color vinyl like you did.
Excellent.
It better be good. That inside artwork is scandalous.
And I wanted to order a second one just to frame and put on the wall. I thought I liked that artwork.
Well, you could always get like a standard LP case, right? Put that in there. I don't know.
Oh no, I meant like make it all pretty and fancified.
All right, cool.
But I do have the original pressing of the soundtrack. I got it last spring, and that goes for ridiculous amounts of money. But I got a deal on it. And this always happens. As soon as I get something that's been like out of print, that's ridiculous amounts of money, within 6 months, I'm telling you, someone's going to re-release it.
Yeah.
Happens every time. Happened with Ghostbusters. Happened with Dracula just now. Give me time. I can think of something else. But
I remember when the Cosmos soundtrack, the original for the Carl Sagan series, and it had been out of print and it was going for like over $100 on eBay. And then they re-released it. I'm thinking, I wonder how many people bought it at that outrageous price. And then I found one of the original printing CDs for $1 cutout at my school store. So it's got a slice in it, but it's like, hey, it's like really cool. I bought it just to have it. I was like, I'm just going to have a second copy of it, not even worry about it.
So you have 2 copies?
Somewhere, but I know I no longer have the casings for it. I put everything in a one of those notebook things.
You're one of those people.
I kind of had to be because I just had I didn't really have space. I have a little more space now, but I needed to chop down a lot of my stuff. I got a lot of stuff, books especially.
I totally understand.
I have a lot of stuff too. Anyway,
I actually still might have one of them that I didn't break down because I do have some that I never broke down. I had it like on my desk. I had my Al has to have at the ready at all times to listen to grouping of CDs. It might be floating around. One of them might be floating around in there. I don't know.
No.
I'm just saying, if you came across it and you wanted to get rid of it, I'm just saying,
All right. But this movie, how did you first see this movie, Al? I'm curious.
I saw this movie when it came out in theaters first weekend.
Oh wow! Okay, so you went.
Tom Hanks was a big name. It looked funny. We had 2 movie theaters. I think. Or wait a minute. By then, what year did this come out?
89.
89. Okay.
Yeah.
By then we had the Cinema 6. So yeah, we had the 6 theaters finally. But yeah, I used to go to movies like every week. That was just my thing, and sometimes twice a week, depending on if it was summer, I was off, and what was playing.
I didn't get to see this in the theater. I did see it, I think at our local video rental store, and I checked it out because I think I must have been interested in it, or maybe I just like Tom Hanks from other movies I've seen it, and I took it home, and I became obsessed with this movie. This is one of my favorite 80s comedies. It has kind of a dark tinge. It's almost a horror comedy or a suspense comedy.
Yeah.
It's really funny, and it always makes me think. I think I watched this in the 6th grade, so this was right before middle school, so it was sort of like the last hurrah before I went over into the horrible upper grades, so I do love this movie a lot. It brings back good memories, and
I love when horror. I love it when they combine horror with comedy, and they do it well.
Oh yeah, they do it well here. Yeah,
yeah, and I mean, because you get, and like I said, a serious horror comedy, which I know is kind of weird to say, but I'm not talking about like those scary movie kind of comedies. I'm talking like it's a comedy film with a horror element to it.
Yeah. Well, plus it makes you guess too, like what's going on here,
right?
What are they seeing? What's really happening? And like I said, we'll go into it. I don't want to spoil too much for Daniel has never seen it, but we will.
Yeah.
It's Tom Hanks. I have to tell you, we know him now for his dramatic roles and great, but I think we sometimes forget what a great comedic actor he really was back in the day. And and you sort of get that still in those Toy Story movies as well. But
started out as sitcom. I mean,
yeah,
was it Bosom Buddies?
I think so. Yeah,
yeah.
Chris P's got an interesting comment. That's an odd selection of movies.
What? See, Akira and Fist of the North Star, I get those together. I don't know how the Burbs. I think I'd see Akira that winter after this, and I'd be like, I don't know what this is. I don't like it. I of course now I regard it as a great animated feature, but when I first saw it, I had a bad reaction. And Fist of the North Star, I only saw for the first time a couple years ago, though I always knew of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's always brought up when people suggest anime to me.
Here's what Fist of the North Star is. It's the closest you're going to get to like an anime version of like a Mad Max movie, okay?
Yeah.
And it's like ultra violent, but it still has that Eastern sensibility to it where a lot of the stuff is going on is done with martial arts, but it's also very brutal too. So it's interesting.
Because I saw Akira, which was all right.
Yeah.
And Ghost in the Shell, the original one of that one.
Oh yeah,
a few, and a few of the American ones that I don't, like oh god, what was? I can't remember the names of them, but they were like sci-fi fantasy kind of combo.
Yeah, that's typically what they did. If you were into like science fiction, fantasy, you'd check out the anime because that was your reference mode back then before it was a thing on its own. I'd say, and that's how that.
Like Star Hunter, The Legend of Orin or something.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
that's
that
another
kind of
one.
film.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no, that was an American movie, though. I don't think that was Japanese.
I'm saying like I remember it was an American film, but
right.
It was that animated full.
You're right. I saw that I think they had that on Amazon Prime, and I saw it for the first time like last year. It's an interesting movie because it's.
Yeah,
I know Ebert says they were like it's ripping off Star Wars, and I'm thinking, well, there are worse things to rip off, and the animation's pretty killer. Actually, I'll say that for that movie.
Well, let's start the film, shall we?
All right,
sure. Where are we starting at? Are we starting?
I'm at the 2-second mark, but you guys do whatever. We'll all catch up.
You got the Earth like a weird spinning.
Yeah. I got Well, basically, we're gonna do it's the Universal logo intro, and then something magic happens. Actually, Daniel, where are you? Do you have the old-fashioned Universal logo, or do you have the modern one?
Oh, well, let me
hit play. I want to see what's going on here. Is it the old-fashioned logo?
What did they add one? Like
sometimes they do that, and he's
I'm trying to get this to play. Okay, let's see.
Oh my goodness, technical difficulties.
Don't. Oh my goodness, me, Mister. I don't own a smartphone.
And they call me the aged boomer. I don't need no smartphone. I don't want a smartphone. Okay.
Okay, I got the Universal MCA company thing. The planet spinning.
Is that the new one or is that the old?
It's the old one, old school.
Okay, well, just go back to the beginning. Just go back to the beginning. Okay, go back to the beginning. Go back to the beginning. Okay, I'll try to go back to the beginning too.
Yeah.
One thing I love about Blu-ray is how well it cooperates when I need it to. I'm kidding, of course.
1 second, 2 seconds, 3, 4.
Okay. All right. You ready?
Do we start?
We haven't started yet. I haven't started. Well, no. Well, I didn't start. You didn't do a 3, 2, 1.
I thought it was implied.
I'm at the 2-second mark. Okay, so
okay, look.
I'm at 3.
This is where I'm at.
Okay, just go back to the beginning. Go back to the 3-second mark. I'll be with Al. I'll be at 3 seconds. Okay. Why is it still
okay?
Just
1.
I'm at 3 seconds, and I just got Nebula.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Play.
All right, I was a little ahead.
Universal, an MCA company.
Yes. My favorite Universal
Al, how are
movie
you
intro.
tonight?
Yeah. Daniel, look at the screen. What happens now? We saw the Universal logo. We still see the Earth, and boom, we're going right into it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's amazing how there's no weather anywhere on the Earth.
You know, why do you got to spoil the fun?
I always think it's funny.
I was amazed by this as a kid. I'm saying this.
No, it's really cool.
It's going into the planet. We're going all the way down.
Yeah, it's like Google. It's like before there was Google Earth, there was this.
I remember with the Star Trek V intro that Shatner wanted it to go up through the atmosphere to the planet out into space, and that you don't have the budget for that. You're just going to go to clouds, and it's like they could have gotten these guys to do the intro to Star Trek V or the planet. Anyway.
Yeah.
We love. I saw this. Now I know this is the Universal Studios suburban area, right? But I always just saw this as a suburban street. I didn't know this was a movie set. I'm like, wow,
I love the organ that comes in. It's just that eerie organ play.
Yes.
Which gives it the horror aspect.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Ray, where are you going?
I forgot Carrie Fisher was in
Carrie Fisher is in this. She's his wife. Princess Leia.
Mm-hmm. Rick Dukeman.
This has a good cast, actually. This is a very strong cast.
Oh, it does, yeah.
I got to find out who plays Art.
Wendy Shaw.
Hey, Al, how's your husband doing? Is his health getting better? I feel like I've been missing all the live streams lately.
Courtney Gaines, Henry Gibson, Gail Gordon. Oh.
This has an excellent cast. This is a great.
Oh man,
cast.
Robert Picardo. I've met him. Yeah,
he's one of the garbage men.
Yeah. Rance Howard. Gotta love Rance Howard. Ron and Clint's dad.
Now, if you listen very faintly, you can almost hear the Patton theme right there.
Yep, that little horn play,
which was done by Jerry Goldsmith. He actually spoofs himself in this movie, which is hilarious.
Oh, it's funny. He does. I guess he does. Yes.
Yeah, he spoofs Patton and he spoofs his Western films that he did back in the day. And if y'all haven't dived into Jerry Goldsmith's Western film scores, you need to do that. As soon as the show's over.
Right.
Or you can do it now and come back and watch this later.
Why, he just steps onto the property. It's like an evil wind blows in his face. I'm sorry. That is the creepiest looking house, period. Okay.
But I would love to have a house like that. It's got the nice porch. It would look really nice, all prettified at Christmas. Great for Halloween. Hey, it's all purpose.
Now, I know we have European listeners. I don't know how it is in Europe or England or these other countries. In the United States, typically in these suburban areas, you'll find the creepy house in town. Okay, there's always one. Okay, so I kind of saw that as. Am I wrong, Al? I don't know. Growing up,
we had one at the next road down. It was called the Old Gray House, and then over the years, where my grandfather and mother were kind of lived and were raised, we lived next door, in our trailer. That house is now the creepy old house.
Oh,
hey, Al, is that dog? You see that dog?
Gail Gordon.
Huh? That dog? Yeah. Puts the lotion on skin or gets the hose again. That's that dog.
That's the same one.
Funny.
Oh, awesome.
I forgot. I planned this last week. I was going to be the dog. I forgot in the thumbnail. Because there's a scene where the dog is staring with everybody else in the house. The dog's a character. That's Queenie, right? Oh, no. So, of course, this neighbor has trained his dog to crap on other people's lawns, right? There's Walter. Okay.
My grandfather's had a beagle named Queenie,
Oh, okay.
and also had a dog named Brownie, which was one of Queenie's pups. Yeah, I like Gale Gordon because he's got the Lucille Ball cred.
Right. Corey Feldman. I'm telling you, everyone's in this movie. I love this. He gets the paint on the speakers because why not?
So, sir, Ian, are all the haunted houses in Scotland and Great Britain?
They got haunted castles over there. Okay, they got all sorts of things over there. Here we got Bruce Stern.
Now that's a look.
Okay, I keep wondering, what is everybody's status? Tom Hanks is on vacation right now. He's taking a week off from work. Bruce Stern, I imagine, is in early retirement, probably, maybe, right?
With the hot wife.
Yeah, with the hot younger. Well, I don't know how much younger she is, but yeah, hot wife. Morning, Lieutenant. American flag. Boom, goes right up to the pole. Here we go. Oh, yes. In defense, Feldman tries warning him.
Yeah.
I love the caption. It said squishes and sound effects.
I think Wendy Shaw, I think she does the voice of the mom on American Dad, I think.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah. Fran. I think she does the voice of Fran.
Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher's funny in this. She's like the voice of reason.
Carrie Fisher was an amazing comedic actress.
Yeah. She was in Blues Brothers, remember?
Yep.
Look, and now the dog's barking. He's yelling, and the dog comes barking at the window. It's like, she does it one more time. I'm going to go over there and staple his eye shut. And then she starts barking, and it's like, I'm going to do it right now. The old milk bone box. Remember that?
Yeah.
All they ever do is...
Boomer, did you ever have a crush on Carrie Fisher?
I don't know. I thought she was pretty. I don't know. I'm trying to think who I had a crush on as a really little kid. I don't remember.
Farrah Fawcett. That was mine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I also was very into Christy McNichol.
Right.
But I certainly did go through my, oh my God, how hot is she in that metal bikini phase.
Huh. Now, I like what he says. I got that thing in my stomach again. Like, I imagine he's, does he have the morning stomach? I can't eat in the morning. And now she's yelling at him, you're going to go back to work in worse shape than you are now, okay? Because you're let's pack up and go to the lake. You call now. I love the bickering, the husband-wife bickering in this. It's wonderful. Okay. I don't think you should make fun of him.
He's hydrocephalic.
I almost imagine that if they had gone to the lake, that'd be a different comedy movie we'd be watching, right? It'd be like The Great Outdoors or something.
Yeah.
Drink a couple hundred beers. Smoke the occasional cigar outside. Okay, so here we go.
But Carrie Fisher, beautiful girl here.
Yeah, I like her. She's a little older in this, but she's playing the suburban. I don't want to say housewife. I don't know if she works or not. But you like dogs, Daniel? They got dogs in this movie. Here we go. Art. Now, part of me wonders if in the screenplay, if this role was written for like a John Candy or a Dan Aykroyd. But the actor they got, I think, works well. What's his name?
Rick Dukeman or something.
He's good. He's good. I think he shows up in other movies too. Like, I guess he didn't hit quite the heights. But he's funny in this.
Yeah, he had a few like roles like this where he's like the weird friend or neighbor.
Because he reminds you of like a Dan Aykroyd or a John Candy type of actor in this. I do find this funny. Let's go.
Look at Art's got a gun.
Yeah, this movie is bouncing from the get-go. It's like Art's got a gun. It's like shoots the... Hi, Ray. Are you guys eating in there? Not only bacon, but the sausage is too.
Yeah, bacon and sausage. There's something about that.
Please don't spoil me. I gotta go to. I gotta do the IHOP where they have the special where you get like the bacon. You can get the bacon and the sausage with the meal.
When I used to go to the sci-fi conventions and they had the breakfast buffets, oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm sure it was good.
Oh man, it was excellent. In fact, one place they used to have blitzes, which were like just awesome.
I haven't had a blitz in ages. It's weird. Years ago, I was not into breakfast food, but as I've gotten older, I'm starting to like it more. So I don't know.
Yeah, very Ron Swanson. If you ever watch Parks and Rec,
they had the breakfast buffet at the strip club, and he was like,
that's "Why would anybody in their right mind not eat breakfast food?"
Well, it's funny. I used to not like it, but I've gotten a taste for it in my older age. It's weird. Okay. I used to find it. I used to not like to eat heavy things in the morning, but you can eat breakfast any time of day. But then I'm like, why don't I just get a sandwich or something? Well, I'm eating breakfast now. It's like, but now I like it though. I don't know. How about you, Daniel? You big on the breakfast food?
You mean Cracker Barrel? Hell yeah.
Okay. I love Art.
Chris P. Who was he in Die Hard?
Now I want to know who he was in Die Hard.
Die Hard is the best Christmas movie ever made, right, Big Al?
No.
Who was he in Die Hard?
Yeah. And he followed that statement up with "There's never a wrong time for breakfast." You're absolutely right.
Was he the guy in the plane telling him to make fists with his toes or something? I'm trying to remember now. I don't know. I love this. Art just goes into the refrigerator, starts taking out the leftovers. He's got some ribs there. Ribs are a tricky thing to reheat, I got to tell you. Oh.
But good ribs, you don't need to reheat them.
I know. Well, he didn't reheat these. Okay, so we're talking about the Klopeks, the neighbors, okay? They only come out at night. Ricky Butler says they're nocturnal feeders.
Oh, he played the guy that cut the power. Okay. That is a small part. But any part in the best Christmas movie ever made is a good part.
Hey. I don't know if this movie did well at the box office. I don't know if I think it's like a cult classic.
Right at $50 million on an $18 million budget, so it's not horrible for.
It's not horrible, yeah.
It did well for. It was early Tom Hanks before he was, Forrest Gump Hanks.
I love this. Are you done with your eggs? And she has that look on her face where she's. I don't want to say exacerbated yet, but it's like maybe she's used to his shenanigans. Okay. Oh, here we go. Bruce Dern. I like Bruce Dern. He was wonderful in Nebraska. Have you seen that movie? It's a more recent movie of his, but it's really good.
I haven't seen that. I remember from Silent Running.
Yeah, I remember that too with the robots in space. No tan lines this morning. Looks nice. Kid Next Door is a meatball. I wonder if that's a reference to the Bill Murray movie. I don't know. It's just
Boomer, did you ever watch Desperate Housewives? It seems like a show you might like.
For like the first couple seasons, and I kind of got out of it.
I was poking fun at you, but thank you.
Whatever. You know what?
See, it had backfired on more, Daniel or Brewer.
It had Ava Longoria on it, so yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Okay,
right. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Actually, there were a lot of good-looking women on that show, but yeah, it wasn't terrible. I don't know.
Well, point being, that's this neighborhood.
Yeah, I know that.
This is Wisteria Lane, and yes. I hate that I know that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. We say, oh, it's the neighborhood. It's every suburban neighborhood in the country. Come on now.
Right. Yeah.
It looks like you're the suburban neighborhoods you drive through. Okay. I'm not seeing this as a movie set. So good on them. They knew what they were doing. Wasn't the Leave It to Beaver house on this block at some point?
Tom Hanks' house is Leave It to Beaver's house.
Oh, that's funny.
Now, Sir Ian just made a comment. Bruce Dern was great in The Cowboys, which had a great score by John Williams. he is correct on one point in that statement. It was not a great score by John Williams. It was probably one of his 2 finest film scores ever made.
I have the Cowboys on DVD. I need to watch it.
You just need to get the soundtrack and listen to it. That's all you need.
Yeah,
Right?
I like to watch movies, sir.
I love how the music changes as everybody's looking at the.
Yeah, it has that guitar riff, dun dun dun. You know, and I'm looking at this guy. You're thinking to the audience, this guy's a psychopath. It's like everyone's. But what do you do? And of course, why don't you go say hi? And they're being serious. Well, yeah, I guess I could. Now would be the perfect time because if you go talk to him, we can see what he's like. Yeah. You could go say hi to him. Yeah, but he's your neighbor. Well, he's your neighbor. Well, I love you arguing. And I laugh at them, but I might do the same thing. You understand? It's like... That's a gnarly beard he's got there. I'm not liking it.
Yeah,
I'm a redhead. I should know. Many of us can't grow proper beards, and that's not a good one. Okay, so I shave. Okay, so it's well, you're blowing it. No, I didn't blow. Chicken. Okay. Oh, look at this. You look like a chicken in front of your son. Okay. I love the outfit Art's wearing. Okay, the shorts. That's another thing.
Purple shirt.
All the shorts. Men always wore shorts in the 80s. That was a thing. It's summertime. Wearing shorts.
Sir Ian, do you have the Cowboys on CD? Just curious. Or LP. Either one.
You know, my Cowboys DVD came with a bunch of little postcards that had stuff from the movie on them. You know. I'm thinking one day I'll get a coffee table with a glass top and put all those under it, you know. Get a little John Wayne imagery going. Here we go, the looking. I love this. And I love the music. This is like, what is this, like a Western theme? Is this like making fun of Western things?
It's like that Showdown.
Because I was used to Clint Eastwood Westerns, so I was getting a kick out of this because I could tell what this was riffing on, yeah. And the dog.
The dog's eyes. I love it.
Oh, they got holes in their porch too. That was a booby trap. I'm not going to pay for that. We should pay for it. We should sue them. Yes. These are like big kids. That's the thing. You know, it's like every adult man, there's a kid inside him, and it's popping out in this movie. You see several scenes later. Bang, bang. I love it that the address changes. 669-666. Okay, I have to tell you, I probably shouldn't say this live on air, but you know what my big phobia is? Bees. I'm not a fan of the bees. Okay, I got stung on the nose when I was 5 years old, and I've not forgotten it. So, you know, it's.
Well, I don't like swarming bees, but like honeybees, if they're staying to themselves,
stay away from me. That's what I say to the honeybee. Okay. Oh, come the water. And I love the music here too. It's what's this track called, Daniel? You might know it.
I think it's got
Break out my LP.
The run, is it called Run to Water? What's it called?
Good Neighbors.
Okay. Part of me wonders too, Corey Feldman, is he just full of crap here? What did he say? It wasn't bees, though, it was a foaming squirrel. Alan Brewster, Southeast Asia, we call this sort of thing bad karma.
Just for people in the audience, if you like this score, which this is a wonderful Jerry Goldsmith score, the CD is ungodly expensive, but you can still get the double LP from Waxworks Records, like a tongue twister. Waxworks Records.
Reminds me of
it's reasonably priced. I think it's like $30 or something like that. It's a nice presentation. It's colored vinyl, 180 gram. Well worth picking up if you don't have the CD, like some people do. Ian Clark, not looking at you, but because it came out several years ago and it was snatched up pretty fast, and it commands high prices. So, but I guess if I bought it tonight, it would probably get re-released within 6 months for like $30 because that's how it is in Florida.
He's walking his dog.
Vince.
Let's not go over there. Dogs always try to drag you places you don't want to go. I've noticed this about them. Okay. Get that mud off my lawn, will you? That's funny. I love this. He gave Corey Feldman a beer. What's he like in high school? Good cigar. That's what you need. Summertime. Green sky at morning. Neighbor take warning. Green sky at night. Neighbor take flight. This is where it gets kind of serious. This is reminding me of the scene in Gremlins, where they talk about the horror story that happened in the town.
Oh yeah, guy crawling down the. Oh, that was Gremlins too.
That was Gremlins. That was the fire. That was the chimney. Yeah. This is a different story. Yeah.
Are we doing Gremlins this Christmas as a Christmas movie?
You can if you'd like.
Okay. Big Al, Gremlins a Christmas movie to you?
It's more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard. But
yeah,
but it's still more of a film that just takes place at Christmas as opposed to being a Christmas.
But
movie.
there's a lot more Christmas trappings in it than in Die Hard. Is that what you mean?
Gizmo
I will
is
I'll
a Christmas
give
gift.
that.
So without that, I don't know if there'd be any Gizmo. It wasn't for Christmas.
Well, that's the only reason why I kind of flutter on it. Well, I give it a pass where I will not give Die Hard a pass.
All right. This is, you should listen to, you have captions on, you should be listening to the story, okay? Had a big soda fountain. I've never been to a soda fountain. The rotund guy, his name was Skip. Had a wife, couple kids, not too sharp. Making cherry cokes, just since he's not running for governor, right? Okay. Hey, a job's a job, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, job is a job.
If you love what you do and you're making money at it, who
You
cares?
could be I like that, like the Candy Man from Willy Wonka. That's what I'm imagining this guy looks like, right? Okay, so his house started to smell. Oh, you think that's funny, Ricky? Well, yeah. What happened next? State health inspector shows up. They go over, talk to Skip.
Ian Clark's wondering what a soda fountain is.
You want to feel that one, Al?
It's like a bar, but for sodas, and I like egg cream drinks and milkshakes, and
you can get an ice cream sundae there, can't you?
You get an ice cream sundae. I mean, it's almost like a diner, but it's more sweets and drinks and stuff.
You can get a Coca-Cola fresh from the fountain, and
they'll make it with the syrup, and then they'll infuse it, and then they get the term soda jerk from the fact that you jerk the handle of the water machine to give it that burst of carbon dioxide to like make everything fizzy.
Yeah, it's like one of those iconic 1950s things we used to have in this country. One too many lemon.
Engraver. Hey, Sound Engraver.
Howdy.
Sound Engraver getting ready to move pretty soon? It's what, the end of the month? Or is it end of this month, right?
So what'd you think of this story, Daniel? Pretty grim, huh?
It's a Joe Dante story.
Oh wait a minute, Joe Dante made this, right? Did
Yes.
he also direct Gremlins? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
No wonder it's in here. That's probably another urban legend. He probably threw it in here. Okay.
Well, it's a perfect urban legend, She's moving in 5 days.
Okay, well, good. Have a safe move.
Definitely.
All right. Carrie Fisher again. It's good seeing Carrie Fisher in other movies. I like
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
I like her in this. Okay. And they're a good couple in this. They look like a normal couple. Like Tom Hanks is the, as the American everyman, basically.
Yeah,
right?
the everyman. She's the every girl.
Yeah, exactly. So it's good. And we got Corey Feldman playing basically a Corey Feldman style character. Remember License to Drive, him in that?
Yeah.
It's like he plays like kind of the obnoxious teenager, but not so obnoxious that you don't like him. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's like he skirts that edge.
Lost Boys.
Lost Boys, yeah.
Even Goonies. He was honing
Ralph
that in
Mouth.
Goonies, too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So up north.
Well, the state she's moving to is north of the state that she's in. So
okay, gotcha. Mussolini. Business and corporate thing. Okay. Oh, I see. They're watching Jeopardy. Alex Trebek.
God rest his soul. They're still trying to figure out that hosting job.
Yeah, I heard there was some controversy, but I didn't look into what it was.
Yeah, something about I don't know if it was like an old tweet that came back to haunt the guy, or he did 5 shows and then that was it.
Cool.
And now
I thought Jordan LaForge is going to come on.
I don't know.
No, they're still. Well, no, they had hired like the executive producer to be the host. He did 5 shows, and then something came up about whatever, and he got canceled. So he's out, and now Mayim Bialik is going to be like guest hosting until they get a permanent host, and she's going to be doing hosting on special editions.
Interesting.
Like primetime specials and things like that.
Okay. All right, this is probably one of my favorite parts in the movie. Because they're
No, I mean, who doesn't have night vision goggles in their house? Right?
Yeah.
Don't have that.
Well, it's funny. Ray Peterson, honestly, he just wants to go about his life. Okay, he doesn't want to be getting involved in this stuff, but at the same time, he can't look away. Like, I love Corey Feldman. Is basically he's doing the narration. It's basically narrating what's going on in the movie. Like he's grounded in reality. He doesn't want to think something strange is going on. But if something going on is weird in his neighborhood, yeah, he's going to have to know about it. And it's like, I know where it's coming from. What's that noise? Like they're having to cover their ears. And like, look at that blast! What is going on in the basement?
It's alive!
No, seriously, I'm getting Frankenstein vibes. I don't know what's going on. Something bad is going on in the basement of the house. So they're wondering. Oh, that is such a late 80s, early 90s looks for his girlfriend over there. Oh,
yeah.
The plastic hoop earrings. It's like, yeah, girls in middle school would be wearing this stuff. Okay, here we go. Now, Daniel, what do you make of this scene? Okay, just tell me what you're seeing here. Okay.
Really old car?
Yeah. No headlights. And I like how the score played. The score is very important to this movie, I'll admit. Yeah, it
does.
It almost is telling it almost tells the story itself. Yeah.
It's almost got a Gremlins vibe right here.
It's got like a Dracula vibe.
Look at this. It does, kind of, yeah. Before Dracula came out, though. he shoves a very long bag into the garbage, right? Okay. And it just won't fit. It's just 2 bags big for the trash. Okay. Now he's banging it into the garbage. Hit, get it in there. I'm a kid in the 6th grade, okay, or yeah, like just getting out of the 6th grade. I watched this movie and I'm thinking, he just put a body in the trash. That's what I'm thinking. Okay.
That's what you're supposed to. And I like how he just drives him back into the garage.
He backs it up. He just backs it up, and it's at this point Tom Hanks can't really ignore what's going on. He's like he's basically saying it's nonsense. They're fine. They're a little abnormal. Who cares? It's just leave them alone. And now he's like, "What was that?" Like the next words out of his mouth. I've never seen that. I've never seen anybody drive their garbage down to the street, bag it without. Oh man, it's. I keep wondering. When I was a kid, I didn't know they could make fake rain on Hollywood sets, But I guess is this fake rain? Okay, so they can't go through the garbage at 11 o'clock at night in the middle of a rainstorm. Garbage is going nowhere. I say we wait till first light. This is a summer movie. Am I wrong? What do you think, Al?
Oh, it would have been a great summer movie. It would have also been a great early fall movie.
Early fall, yeah. You know what it is? It's almost end of summer, cusp of fall. That's what I look at this movie as. Yeah.
I was looking at Corey Feldman's girlfriend. Doesn't she look? Do you remember a Weird Science? She looks like with a blonde girl that.
She looks like her, but I don't think it's the same actress. I could be wrong though. It looks like her though. It could be her. At least she looks similar. But she looks young. I don't know. Now I want to know.
Yes, sounding great. We had tornado warnings last Wednesday night. They came up out of nowhere, like 20 minutes before we were supposed to come on. So I just
is that like a common thing for you? Tornado warnings?
Certain times of year. Usually fall and spring, mostly.
Okay. Oh, Corey Feldman is Ricky Butler. He's the one that called them nocturnal figures. I'm just figuring this out. Okay. This part I love. He's kept up at night and he looks out in the backyard of the neighbors and they're digging holes in the yard in the middle of a rainstorm wearing cloaks. Okay. All right. I think that's Abe Vigoda and
Murray Fettleman from Gremlins.
Yeah, and Robert Picardo as the other one. They're the two garbage men. Look at that.
Yeah, Dick. I love Dick Miller. He just recently passed, sadly.
I love Picardo's garbage man. He's basically just like into new age stuff, and he's a great healer, and talking about all this nonsense. And it's
Did y'all see What Lies Beneath with Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yes. Was that a Jerry Goldsmith score?
Alan Silvestri.
Well, I guess was it a good score?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's Alan Silvestri, but
I thought that
he
movie...
had the neighbor that he thought killed his wife, and turned out they were just
having a fight.
Yeah, it was not
some weird domestic quarrel. To get them in the mood or something. I don't know. That was a weird movie. I didn't care for it.
Harrison Ford was the bad guy in that movie.
Yeah, I know. Well, big spoiler for anyone.
Okay. Block your ears for 1 second. He killed the girl he was having an affair with. Yeah.
Well, there you go. We already said he was the bad guy. Oh, you missed the point. They're yelling. The dog comes out and he runs away after hearing them. I keep wondering, was this all improv? This thing right here. It's. Go ahead. Sorry, Al.
The actress was not the one from Weird Science.
Okay. She looks similar though, don't she?
She does. It's very similar.
Well,
I think it's the hair.
I think it was just a look teenage girls had back then. Yeah. Supreme Court ruled that it was not true.
Yeah, if it's on the side of the road, you've lost all expectation of privacy.
If it's on your property, though, it's still yours till the garbage man picks it up. Is that right?
If you've got it on the side of the road, you've relinquished all expectations.
Yeah, but isn't it government property at that point? That's my point.
Mm-hmm. No.
Okay. That's why people. Okay. My taxes pay your salary. I love that. Who picks up this mess? I love this. You're going to pick up the mess because you're a garbage man. Oh, no. There's nothing here. We checked the whole truck. They must have switched on us during the night. And part of me wonders, did they switch on them or are they paranoid? See, I don't know. This movie plays around with you. Okay? Uncle Marky gets very upset when you're on his lawn.
Queenie's been somewhere. She does not look right.
No, she's all dirty. She's normally very clean, you know? He's asking, what were they doing? They were they're grave diggers, they're ghouls. I didn't say that. I'm just saying, digging for night crawlers.
Melissa Harris says her air conditioner's busted. I feel for you, Melissa.
Not during the summer. Okay.
Mine's working, but I had issues with my heat last winter, but that's better than no AC in the summer. So I hope you get it sorted out real soon.
Yeah, I would rather go without heat than without AC.
Why does AC always go in the summer, I've noticed?
Well, it's not going to go in the winter because you don't have it on. If it's going to break, it's going to be in the summer.
It's priceless, Al. Priceless.
He must have gone away and forgotten to feed Queenie. Okay. How did you get in there? A soldier's way saves the day. What did he do?
He cut the glass.
Did he cut the glass? He cut the window, so that's basically breaking and entering, right?
If he cut it good and square.
There are signs of a struggle here. Chair turned over.
Is that Bela Lugosi on television?
I think so. Maybe the guy's upstairs in the bathtub or something. Cracked his head open. There's blood everywhere. See, Walter, we don't really get to know a little bit. He's just the kind of neighbor that has the best lawn on the block. And, I don't like snooping around a neighbor's house. You mean a dead guy's house? Oh. You want to take that out of your pocket? You will not steal from our neighbor's house. This junk is getting up in a flea market sooner or later anyway. I love art. He's like...
Ian Clark saying it's minus 15 in Edinburgh with a foot of snow.
What?
I think he's exaggerating.
I hope so.
Gary, say.
Is it like in Australia? Isn't it cold in the summer? Isn't that how that works down there? Oh, look, she says it's a rat. No, it's Walter's toupee. He had a bad toupee, let's be honest here.
Now he's going through the other guy's refrigerator.
Because it's what he does. These old men, they don't leave anywhere without their hair. I love the way Tom Hanks yells, okay? How his voice gets like that. That's great. Just let's get out of our neighbor's house, please. And he's trying to write a note about why he has the dog because, the window is broken because we thought blah, blah. Just he's trying to explain it. Have you ever tried doing that? I was at work the other day trying to explain something because something had to get returned. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what to write. And I'm like, it sounds like the simplest thing to explain, but then it isn't. You know what I'm saying? I think that what he's stuck with. He puts
what film? What's the next film on the rewatch?
I know you.
Well, mine Saturday is Excalibur.
That's a good score.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I know, Daniel. I think you wanted to do Iger Sanction at some point, right?
Yeah, I wanted to get the expanded score so I could read the liner notes first, though, and
okay.
I had it in my cart for like a day, and I went back like the day after it came out to order it, and it had already sold out.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
I think whatever we do, it shouldn't be a Goldsmith score, considering we're going to be doing 3 of them in October.
What about Matthew Flynn? You up to doing Transformers next week?
Oh. The first one?
The only one. What are you talking about?
Which one are you talking about? The cartoon movie?
There's only one Transformers movie.
Which one are you talking about? The
There's
Michael
only
Bay?
one. Came out in 1986.
Oh man, I got to see if I can find this thing.
Got Leonard Nimoy in it.
Oh,
You got the
well.
touch. You got the power.
Transformers. I wonder if this is on Amazon. Transformers.
So Matthew Flynn, if you're up to staying up to like the wee hours of the morning next week, let me know. We can do Transformers.
You gonna need a thumbnail for that?
I will. I also need one for the Omen month too.
Oh, okay. I'll try to get.
All right. Matthew Flynn says we got a deal. So next week, Transformers, the only Transformers movie that has ever been made, except for that Bumblebee movie. That was pretty good too. But we're not doing it.
Okay, I like this because this is reminding me of the Amityville Horror when they're in the basement looking at, they're in the club looking at the book the guy took from the library, saying, looking at all like the devil worship stuff, and look, he's like, you're chanting, Satan is good, Satan is our pal, Ray, you're chanting. Once they get in here, it's over, pal. Art is terrible. Like, they were making a comment a minute ago, like how he's saying, remember you told me you wouldn't go on the plane because you had a dream it was going to crash, and it did. Then the plane, you didn't go on the plane, and it didn't crash. And he says, if I'd been on the plane, it would have crashed. Remember? it's like, oh, look, I love this. The Klopeks are offering a altar up as a human sacrifice to bells above. That's one of the theories, yeah. So this is your relaxing week. See, she's the voice of reason, Carrie Fisher. Think about it. Am I wrong? I don't know.
Well, she's the sane one of
yes.
the adults.
Of the adults.
Anyway.
The adults. And Tom Hanks is almost there, but now he's getting paranoid because he keeps seeing all the strange stuff. I love this scene. That is from Race with the Devil. Okay, that's the movie this is from. That's where Warren Oates and Peter Fonda see something they shouldn't, and then a cult is after them. And they're in their RV getting chased down by a group of evil devil worshippers. Okay, and there we got Exorcist. Boom. And of course, one of my favorites, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Joking, right? It's not one of your favorites, I hope.
What do you got? You know something? What? We'll have this discussion another time. I don't feel like arguing with you for an hour. Okay. Anyway, honestly, we're gonna do the more highbrow horror in October. Relax. It's the Omen movies. It's got Gregory Peck in it. William Holden's in the second one. You know, come on.
Dr. Grant's in the third one.
Yes. Good casting. That's about all I can say. Anyway, and I think Liev Schreiber's in the remake. He's a good actor.
I've always liked him. Yeah, Liev Schreiber.
No, he's a good actor. He's a Gregory Peck. Good comparison to Gregory Peck. Actually, he's the same kind of caliber actor. All right, so here he goes. He goes downstairs. I like how it cuts the portrait and his part falls off of the family portrait. This was a big thing in the 80s. Like, remember the movie Dragnet with Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd? There was the pagan group. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
It was so nice of you to invite the new neighbors over for a barbecue. Now he's being tied down. And I like this because you wonder how many people are in the house, right? And it's like looks like a dozen of them or so, you know. It's like, they're all wearing goat masks and stuff, and it's just, and it's the chat from earlier that. And I like this because he's seeing this is all based on what he's seen so far, right? So, and also the stuff he should have been watching before going to bed. Don't let them do to you what they did to me.
Look at the little axe in Queenie's head.
I know, they want the axes in the and of course it's Skip. Oh, who the heck ordered the blood shake? It's like everybody laughs. Okay, and of course it's Art, but you know they could have just kept it as Skip. Well, he looks like Skip though. It's like... Oh, that's what he says. He says, "Okay, interesting." And what do we go to next? Mr. Rogers. You like Mr. Rogers, Daniel? Did you watch him growing up?
Nope. I watched As the World Turns back in the day.
Also kind of funny that Tom Hanks would one day play Mr. Rogers.
He did.
That's weird. I just thought of that. Yeah. Okay. Huh. That was a good movie, actually. If you want to catch it, it's a decent flick. It's drinking orange juice. He's not having a good vacation, is he?
Nope. Everybody's in his head. If he'd been left alone if he didn't have the wacky neighbors, he'd be fine.
You know what this is almost reminding of? It's almost like I think there's a lot of little homages to Hitchcock in this movie too, right? You know, with the like Rear Window and all that, and like he's sorry, boys, my husband's not feeling well today. He has to stay in his room. Oh, he was. Please, Carol, let him come out.
I like that little. I love that deck he's got.
Oh yeah.
She is looking fine in that.
Look at that. Look at that. It looks like something out of like Leave It to Beaver. It's like let him come out. It's you ever had that where you couldn't leave the house and like your friends are like, hey, let him come out. It's like, no. Like
have you ever watched Last of the Summer Wine?
No.
The British show.
Mm-mm.
It's got it like ran. It's like it ran for like 30 years or something silly, but they always have the core three guys who are like always getting into some kind of mischief, and it kind of reminds me of them.
I'll have to check that out. Okay, we agreed to do it together. What is with that house? I'll say, you know why you think you have this reminds you of fall? Because it's constantly fall on the Klopex property. Okay, you know?
Yep.
I wish I could learn that trick for my property.
So they're gonna leave a note. I love this. I love this plan of Art's. Okay. Al,
You know, they
what?
started making this movie.
I'm eating a pretzel.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Boomer.
I was just curious. Yes.
So
What?
the writer's strike struck when they were getting ready to film this, so they shot it in order because they weren't allowed to do any rewrites, and they ended up improvising a good bit of this movie.
You know what? I don't want to say I can tell, but I think a lot of the improvised I think it's good. Okay. Like a lot of the bickering with him and Carrie Fisher in this too. It's very natural. That might be why I like this movie so much. A lot of the dialogue does feel natural. And of course, back then they knew how to cut improvised comedy, unlike modern directors, and I'm not going to name names. Okay. You like that? The bone? They're going to suspect me of writing the note. Yeah, I like the note. I know what you've done. It's a femur bone. I mean, look at the size of this thing. You think it came off a chicken or something? Where did Vince get this?
It would take a while for all the flesh and whatnot to decay off a bone. I mean, unless it was like boiled in a pot or something.
Yeah, that's my point. I mean, I don't know.
Exactly. Boiled in a pot.
This is real.
It's like Conan the Barbarian making a soup.
Make it a soup. They're burying them in their backyard. Ray, this is Walter. Yes, I like the soup. I keep thinking that was one of the posters, them screaming, just zooming in like that. I don't know. I like this part, and you're watching this in the audience, and you know what's going on here. Okay, he throws something over the fence. It's just some litter. Look at Ray; he's backing up. Look at this. How much does this movie cost? Oh wait, here we go. No, it's my note. So of course he does take Ray from the note. Oh.
She kind of is the only adult in this film.
Yeah, I know. Well, Art's wife is away, right? Okay, so she probably I don't know, keeps him in. I don't know. His wife was going to go visit her sister. He says, "I don't want none of that. I'm staying home." Okay. You're not invited. Here's
the Patton spoof theme again.
Yeah, I'm thinking Patton. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like they're marching forward. They're going to confront this situation. Okay, the garbage man never picked up the trash.
Oh yeah.
We'll probably find out more in 5 minutes of friendly chit chat than you guys can in a month of snooping around.
Wait, is he strapped?
I don't know. I should look. Everybody just act normal. I think that's a knife. Maybe he has a knife attached to his belt. Yoo-hoo, it's Carl Peterson. Oh! Drops the brownies. I love the dialogue of this movie. I forgot. Who would he play in? What was the character in Children of the Corn? Was that Caleb or something? Or Malcolm or something? Malachi or... Yeah, Malachi.
Malachi, yeah, I'm thinking
Malachi. That was his name. That sounds like a biblical name. I kept wondering what's in the brownies. Did they just get messed up, or did something from the floorboards fall on them too? I don't know. How do you like that house, Al?
Oh, it's a fixer-upper.
Hans. Fine Christian name. Hans Christian Andersen. Oh. I love this, though. Pretty girl. Friend of yours? No, it came with the frame. It came with the frame. And he like imitates his accent. I keep wondering, where are the Klopeks from? They never explain it, do they?
Thank you for coming by, Sir Ian. Have a good night. We'll see you next week. We're doing Transformers 86 next week.
Oh, yeah.
Take care.
Transformers 86. What do you say we all sit down for a little of the old face-to-face? All right. Frankly, I don't know what Art's plan is supposed to be here. Okay, is he snooping around while they're on the inside? Oh, he's supposed to be digging in the backyard to find more bones. Okay.
But you know, I look at the inside of the house. It would be like I said, with a lot of renovation, but
I don't know. I like this. He starts ripping the wallpaper.
I love the old guy.
He keeps staring at Tom Hanks. You notice that? It's no, he's ripping.
I mean, that's not conspicuous at all. I mean,
now he's like, "What I do? I better put it back." Okay, this house is not in great shape. Okay. Sure was damp today.
He is a Snoopy.
He knocks on the pipe. There's a good sound design in this movie too. We're talking about the music, but the sound effects are great too. You know what movie I also came out? Oh,
sorry,
Sardine. Carrie Fisher reaches for a pretzel, right? Because I got to take something. And look, he's looking at Carol, and it's like, oh, okay, I'll take a sardine. Have you ever had a sardine, Al?
I love sardines.
I've never tried one. I think this movie turned me off.
if you open the can, I think you should be turned off. Really?
They smell?
Well, it depends. Like, it really depends. I mean, it's you love it or not kind of food, but I like taking a little bit of vinegar. With a cracker, maybe add a little bit of chopped onion if you're being fancy.
Oh, what are they preserved in the can?
Really depends. You can get them in water, oil. Some of them come flavored with like hot sauce or mustard
oil.
sauce.
Oil might be the better way to go. I don't know.
I got a can. I think it's Mediterranean flavors.
Oh, okay. Klopek. What is that? Slavic? No. He yells. About a 9 on the tension scale, Rube. How do you like living here so far? Pretty comfortable house, ain't it? Good solid walls. Good solid floors. He keeps knocking around, and now they hear a banging. Got someone tied up in the cellar. Okay. Oh, look. Great physical acting from Tom Hanks here. And I've always wondered, what is going on here? What is he having a reaction to? Is it the sardine he just ate?
I would say the sardines. I would definitely have a reaction to sardines.
Because he spit something out. Okay. Packing dust. I'm sorry.
Man, now I want some sardines.
You could put a sardine on a pretzel like they did in this movie.
Theoretically, you could, yeah. More of a cracker guy.
My brother, the doctor. And I noticed she just says, won't it be nice to have a doctor in the neighborhood? And that just falls flat. And we're all in the audience thinking, what is, how unfortunate for the Naps. He's acting like a little, I don't know. He's like, I never saw a movie van out front. I don't understand. It was parked outside all day. And so I'm wondering, well, who's telling the truth here? What's going on here? Okay. It's like they're a little odd, but that doesn't make them psychopaths, right?
Yeah, it could be like the Addams family or
maybe in their part of the world this is very normal. The part of the world they refuse to say where they're from, which I'm assuming is some sort of Eastern European country or Slavic. I don't know. They don't say.
Or Romania.
I'm thinking Romania. Why don't you ask him yourself? And then the music ticks on, right? You know what the name of this track is, Daniel? It has an almost clockwork feel to it, right?
What's in the cellar?
Yeah. Were you getting a Frankenstein vibe when you saw him coming out of the? Yeah. It's like...
Little Henry Gibson.
Yep. My brother, the doctor.
Always loved him and laughing, and of course playing the Nazi in Blues Brothers.
Of course, he shakes his hand, and it's red-handed. Art finds a comb and shoves it in his pocket.
Well, you never know. You might need a comb.
You like that painting?
No.
I thought candles would be romantic for the ladies, and of course he moves, and we see like 30 of them on the table.
That old guy just keeps looking at Tom Hanks. It's so funny.
I find painting relaxes me. Okay. I love how he's opening up this little container, and it's like, sugar substitute, anyone? Okay. And Tom Hanks covers his coffee right then and there. Oh, that must have really been hard on you, Hans. I got the impression she likes Hans a little bit, right? Is that what I'm getting? Are they witches? Yeah, I don't know, Melissa. I don't know. I don't trust this house. Actually, Doc, we're not all here. Walter, the old man next door?
He's a skittish little guy, isn't he?
He is. He's a great physical comedian, Tom Hanks. What's the name of the other Klopek?
Oh, the older, the weird.
Yeah. There's Werner, and then there's the other guy. Okay, do I have to cast up? Hold on.
Uncle Reuben.
Uncle Reuben, yes. And here's what I don't understand. Does Ray actually have to use the bathroom, or is it... Oh, yes.
Is that a Great Dane?
Yeah, you keep a horse in the basement, is
Yeah.
it? I like as soon as Art sees him, he just starts screaming. Have you ever... you like Great Danes, Daniel?
They're good dogs. My neighbors have a Great Dane mixed puppy.
He's huge.
Yeah, I had a friend who had a Great Dane, and that thing was massive, and it loved to put its front paws on your shoulders.
Yeah. Back in the day, they were used to course down wild boars.
I'm trying to remember the name. I think he called the dog Loki, because he had Beowulf, but Beowulf was a boxer.
Beowulf?
Yeah, he had Beowulf, and I think Loki was the Great Dane.
All right, so now we got the voice of reason. They're slightly eccentric. These people are clearly psychos. Okay.
Lewis Harris is right. Scooby-Doo was a Great Dane.
That's true. Transformers the movie, huh?
More than BCI.
Have you not seen it?
I have not. It'll be a first for me.
You've never seen the animated movie? Oh, my Lord.
Did you not play with Transformers as a child?
Not really. I had a couple of the dinosaur ones.
You know, I thought we could be friends in this lifetime, but you didn't.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm gonna really shock you. I didn't watch Transformers. I didn't watch He-Man, and I didn't watch G.I. Joe, and I was the right age range. Okay.
What the hell did you do?
I was watching old Disney cartoons and Warner Brothers cartoons, like from the 30s and 40s.
Tom and Jerry.
I did watch Mysterious Cities of Gold. That was my 80s cartoon. And I did watch Real Ghostbusters later on. Yeah. I watched Ed Grimley, the Ed Grimley Show, the cartoon. I used to like that.
I'm going to remove you from my contacts list in my phone.
Whatever. Anyway, he reached into his pants and they're like, "You've kept that in your trousers all day." It's Walter's toupee. So he's like, "I slipped it back through the mail slot. Where'd you get it this time?"
Chris P's calling you out, Boom.
What? For the love of Pete, what's going on here? No, I haven't seen G.I. Joe the movie either. Okay. Everyone's going to be horrified by these statements, aren't they? You heard them say they were going away tomorrow? Soon as that car leaves in the morning, I'm going over the fence, and I'm not going back until I find it. Come back till I find a dead body. No one knocks off an old man in my neighborhood and gets away with it. Look at Tom Hanks's look on his face. He's determined now. He's full on with them. Like Bruce Dern when he said, "They off the old man, but they had to come back for the hair." You know. So, Daniel, your first time watching this, what do you think? What do you think's going on here?
I'm going to be like Mr. Regular when he reviewed that Geo Metro the other day on his show. You know, it's a car, you know. It's a movie. That's
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
Problem is, we're talking during it. You need to say this fresh. Okay.
I enjoy the film score very much.
Oh my goodness.
Very much.
What on earth? Oh, I'm sorry. This is like the funniest movie. It's gonna be a lot more funnier than your Transformers movie. I'm sure that movie's gonna be all dark.
Meant to be funny, Boomer.
It's gonna be all dark and bleak. It's a kid's cartoon.
That ain't funny.
It's supposed to be funny. It's like kids' little silly robots. You know what? Actually, I'm not going to say. I did get some Transformers when I was growing up. I remember now. They came out in Happy Meal.
GoBots and thought they were Transformers.
You know, let's not start that. Anyway, no. McDonald's gave them out in the Happy Meals. Some of them would look like French fries or the milkshake.
No.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No. No. Those are food formers.
What food formers? The same thing. Okay.
No.
Yeah,
no.
Better than Transformers. I'd watch a show about them. Okay, you like Art's outfit? Look at that, huh? We're gonna be playing that much golf. Look at that. That's a nice golf outfit. Okay, come on. What do you think?
I'd wear that. Although I would match the sweater with the pants a little bit more.
Yeah, he's not sure. Bruce Dern. He's in his Southeast Asia. He was a nom, right? I'm getting that impression from him, right?
Well, he's got the inland carbine. That was used in World War II in Korea.
Well, he probably collected that after. Maybe he's been in all the wars. I don't know. I don't know how old he's supposed to be in this. Okay.
I mean, it's possible you could have been in World War II, Korea, and Vietnam.
There you go. Do you know much about power lines, Daniel?
I know not to mess with them, if that's what you're asking.
You have to know which one to cut. Art knows, right? I can erase all the police channels and the power company in this video. I like this. We got to get to this because we're burning daylight here. Safety is my middle name. How do you think this is going to go, Daniel?
Not well.
I don't know if he knows what he's doing. Why didn't you go up there? It's very high. It's like, you got to cut the right wire, right? Can you get an ambulance? No, he's fine. I'm okay. Oh. Did he get juiced?
He got something.
Oh yeah, that's better. Now he's about to fall down again. His fingernails are black. His fillings are hot. Oh no. Okay, now, of course, at this point in the movie, you have to wonder why at no point during any of their suspicions did they not simply call the police, right? There's a line briefly, like where it says, maybe we should call the police. Oh, great plan, Ray. And it's like, well, it's actually better than everything they've been doing up until now.
I just love the person whole, the outline of the person in the as a whole.
Of course. You know, I'm a little suspicious. My dog dug up a femur from the other yard. But I guess, you know, it's suspension of disbelief, right? He looks like he should be in a Rambo movie, you know, like he's getting Rambo out of prison. Rambo is another Jerry Goldsmith score, right?
It is. He did all three of them.
Red Rover, let Art go on over. Okay.
I do love that patent callback.
It's getting really hot out here. Dig one of your own holes. I was just checking out this one. Oh.
You know, what would you do if you got home and you found your neighbors digging holes in your backyard like that?
Let's try the house. We'll start in the basement. Just work our way up. Yeah. I think the reason we didn't find anything backyard is because they probably weren't burying anybody in the backyard. They were digging bodies up, burying in the basement of the house. I love this. They probably got some cold beer in there or some knockwurst. I'm starving. He wants to go check out the kitchen. Knockwurst, right? Because
that's what he does when he goes into a house. He goes right into the.
He wants to go find the food. Oh, give me a credit card. Oh, look at this. What do you mean it's a movie, Daniel? I'll make you watch Nothing But Trouble, and you'll know what pain really is. Okay. Nothing But Trouble is a movie that I wanted to be this, and it wasn't. It wasn't at all. Have you seen Nothing But Trouble?
No. I have standards in film.
Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd, and John Candy were all in that movie. That should have been a number one movie, and no, it was not. No, it was not.
That would be quite an activity to sit on your porch and watch your neighbors like be doing some weird thing going on.
That looks like a terrifying house. I wonder if that's the inside of the Psycho house. What do you think?
I don't know, but you notice how they film it like crooked?
Yeah.
Like slightly off center.
It's called a Dutch angle.
That's on the Universal lot, right? The Psycho house. It would not surprise me if these insides of that house.
Let me see here what they have to say.
Oh, no. Hey, man, where's the big unveiling, huh? I got to go to work in a couple of hours.
Man, remember when girls wore neon all the time?
Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of miss that look. I miss a lot of 90s, like that late 80s, early 90s aesthetic. I kind of miss it. I mean, it was a little weird, but I miss it now.
The Munsters house was the Butler house. Ricky Butler's house was the Munster house.
Interesting. I'm telling you, it's all like famous sitcom houses in this movie.
Yeah.
All right. Why does he need the furnace here?
They're also used in Deep Impact, Desperate Housewives, Dragnet.
Dragnet. That's another one we got to get to one of these days. You like Dragnet, Daniel? Did you see that movie? Or was that another one you missed out on?
I watched it on the HBO back in the day.
Okay, well, there you go. Okay. You like that furnace?
I don't really have any furnace experience.
It's no ordinary furnace. Okay. Oh, I love this part.
Oh, gee.
He blows out his windshield. Actually, Rumsfeld gets off rather light, doesn't he? In this movie, I'm not going to spoil it. Okay. Daniel, it's a movie. You know what Orson Welles said about Transformers movie? I think he said, I made a movie where toys were doing horrible things to each other. That's what he said. I think that was the last movie Orson Welles did before he died, wasn't it?
It was. He did it in his on his bed I think on the telephone.
Are you kidding me?
No. I know he did it from his bed.
Wait, guys, you can't go now. It's the best part. I called the pizza dude. That's always good, calling the pizza dude, right?
Domino's, 30 minutes less, or it's free back in the day.
They don't, yeah, that caused accidents. That caused a lot of accidents. That's why that went away. Okay. They even brought the dog with them. They're doing that thing where they turn the headlights off and back off. Oh, Rebecca says she's seen acid wash jeans are making a comeback. Okay. I remember those. Did you have any acid wash jeans, Al?
No, I really didn't wear jeans until I got to college.
Oh, okay.
But I just wore regular whatever would fit, usually stretch jeans, because being a big guy, didn't like things like sticking to my. I liked having freedom.
See, the big thing when I was younger, it's like, oh, they like the baggy jeans. They like the old people say they like them baggy. They would always complain. You know why we like baggy jeans? They were comfortable. That's why we like them. Now you can't get them anymore because all the real boomers complained about them.
And you got to have room for your man bits, right, Al?
That you do.
I mean, you ain't called Big Al for nothing, right?
Well, yeah. Well, you know, there are a number of reasons. It fits in a number of ways. That's what she said.
Oh, look who it is. You see who it is, Daniel.
I see.
Walter. He's alive.
But, you know, just because he's not dead doesn't mean they're not killing other people.
Yeah, sure. Oh, look who's come back with the Copex. It's the police. See, okay. There are these people in my parents' house and they're eating all their food. How far down did he dig, man? It's like, oh, something's bubbling.
About 5 feet, looks like 4 or 5.
I hit the gas line.
Whoa.
Oh, Walter's looking outside his window.
Launch.
Of course, it goes right into the police car, right? Is that your house? I like Hans's outfit.
He's got the little that little hat with the feather on it.
Yeah, I know. It's like you see in storybooks. It's ridiculous.
This is a very Western theme inspired moment right here with the music.
Here comes Tom Hanks. Because we thought at this moment Ray was dead, right? It's like
his eyes all busted up and closed.
He just stumbles down the stairs. Great physical acting in this from Tom Hanks. I have to give him points. Come on. Yeah. This is just whole thing collapses. Boom. You got a lawsuit on your hands, mister. Okay, come on. Oh, look who's back. It's Carrie Fisher with the two dogs.
And she knows that they did it.
Oh, this is wherever all the onlookers come in and start checking out what's going on, right? That was like if something happens on your block, like there's a car accident, then all people come around looking at it. It's like, go away. I remember once our house was on a kind of a hill, and there was a big nasty car crash on our hill, and all the cops showed up. It was very weird. It's like Matthew Flynn. I would recommend the Transformers 35th anniversary DVD, but it's out of stock right now. But the 30th anniversary DVD is more accessible. Wait a minute. There's a 35th and a 30th anniversary edition of this movie?
Transformers is a big deal, Boomer.
I bet you have the original VHS, don't you, Daniel? Don't answer that question. You'll be dragging out your old cathode ray tube TV in the VCR. You're going to be watching it that way, right? You're going to have your Starscream action figure with you, huh? Am I right?
Hey,
you're like, how does he know? What?
I guess at least you do Starscream.
I know of him, okay? Because he's actually a well-respected pathologist, my friend. I love art. Art, this is talking to the cop this way. It's like ridiculous. Detective. It's sorry about your car. I love this destruction of private property, destruction of public property, 3 counts of criminal trespassing, harassment, assault, vandalism.
Rance Howard.
And that poor old
dad.
Yes.
He did a series of movies right before he died where he played the devil. It was awesome.
Oh, really?
He's a great devil. The movies are but him
I kind of want to see those
devil
now.
Are kind of cool. They're based on biblical.
I'll have to check it out. Okay. In my opinion, this is one of the endings. Okay. I'm a shell of a man because of you, Art. I love Tom Hanks' speech here. It's actually a very good speech. Okay, leave them alone. Get off their case already. They didn't do anything to us. Okay, so they're different. So they keep to themselves. Can you blame them? They live next door to people that burn their house down while they're gone for the day. You know what you're saying about people in the burbs? People like Skip. People mow their lawn for the end of time and then snap. I like that he's saying we're the lunatics, right? Is he wrong? What do you think, Daniel?
In the original draft, he got killed at the end of the movie.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
You can't kill Tom Hanks. Come on.
That's what they said when they cast Tom Hanks in the film. They're like, well, we can't kill Tom Hanks. People won't like that.
Do you want me to move? Ah, he's going right. He wants to punch him.
He was biting him.
I don't care. I've been blown up. He's not wrong. He's been blown up. Take me to the hospital. I'm sick. Look at this.
And that there was totally improv.
Yes, just take me to the hospital.
That was so well done. He just throws himself into
the ambulance with the stretcher with him. Yes. I'll just find out what hospital they're taking you, and then I'll follow right along. Okay. I like Carrie Fisher in this. She's not yelling at him. She's just,
like yeah, fine.
That's kind of love, I think, right? It's like, oh, look at this. Okay, Hepcats, get off my car. Hang out, let's chill out with us. We got the pizza dude coming.
I love you, Matthew Flynn. You just keep piling it on Boomer, man.
What's he talking about? And the 20th anniversary DVD, because we needed all three of those. I'm sorry, did I say that? Gonna help you rebuild your house. I'll even do some of that. He's got the tools. Yeah, he mentioned the tools in the beginning, remember? I fooled the others, but you don't fool me. And here we get the whole big explanation. This is like the second ending, right? Okay. I figured a man's furnace is his own business, right? You saw one of my skulls, didn't you? What do you think? Okay, and there is the point. We did have the fever, right? And your explanation as to why the fever is clean, I expect they burned the flesh off, right? Right?
In the furnace, yeah.
Yes, in the furnace, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so second ending is Tom Hanks gets dragged off to his an unfortunate end. But that's not the ending we're going to get. Okay. Now we get the third ending. Pizza dude! I want that pizza. Oh.
Matthew Flynn, was there not a 10th anniversary edition?
Oh, for heaven's sake. You know something? DVD wasn't out by then, I'm sure. I want to think that blonde actress was in something, though, because she seems familiar, though. You're right.
She was in Gremlins, too. This is a yogurt girl.
A yogurt girl, okay.
So she was in it.
Hey, would you go out with me? I'll take you out for yogurt. I already work at a yogurt place. I can see that. Here's the evidence. You do now. Is this your vehicle, Dr. Klopek? What are they? What have they been doing? Why do they have those bodies there? What have they been doing? Okay, I like this. Hey, Pinocchio, where do you think you're going? Anyway, you can buy the fancy Blu-ray from Shout Factory if y'all are interested. For some reason, they didn't put it out under their Scream Factory line, just the regular Shout Factory. I guess they don't consider this a horror movie, but I don't know. I think it's close enough. I like Art. He's talking. He's you know what it is? He's don't mess with suburbanites. You actually don't want to mess with suburbanites. They tend to have firearms, from what I hear. But
do we have firearms?
I don't know. Birdman. Pack a bag. They're gonna go to the lake. I want a sequel where we get to see what happened when they got to the lake. It's not fair.
I just like he goes by like, got him, neighbor.
Then he has to go star in Philadelphia, and then we get him in serious roles from now on. Remember Apollo 13? He was in that.
Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan. Remember that?
It's just like 1 or 2 years after Big came out.
I like Big. Big's a good one. I don't own Big. That's one of those ones I don't own for some reason. We should pick it up before it's gone. Before they bury it somewhere for being problematic. His house is on fire, and his wife is home. My wife is home. Okay, yeah, you're okay.
It's like, and your house is on fire.
I like this. We got the Western thing. It's like Shane. Way to keep an eye on the neighborhood for me, right? I love this street. See?
A little fourth wall break.
I like it. I like this movie. So does Daniel. He just hasn't let it sink in yet. Look at this.
And we go out, not a cloud in the sky.
See, I could have just kept my mouth shut, but that would make for a very dull stream. But that's how you're supposed to watch it and watch your friend react to all the funny stuff going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Or if it's a horror movie, you watch them being terrified. That way you kind of get to experience the movie again for the first time, vicariously through the person you're showing it to. Here we go. We got a casting call, huh? Because that's a good cast. Wendy Shaw.
Rick Dokumun. Oh,
He almost looks like a Disney character. You know that?
He is no longer with us.
Yep. Brother Theodore. That's his name, Brother Theodore. Is he a monk? Did they cast a monk in this movie?
Maybe it's just his screen name. I mean, his actor.
I don't know. That'd be funny.
Theodore Isidore Gottlieb, German-born American actor, rambling stream of consciousness monologues, which he called stand-up tragedy.
What?
He was a man described as Boris Karloff, surrealist, Salvador Dali, Nijinsky, and Red Skelton simultaneously.
Okay, well, he's the good actor to choose for Uncle Reuben. Okay. There we go. Do we like the end theme, Daniel? Huh?
Yeah, I like this entire score.
And you love the movie.
It's just a movie.
It's a good movie. It's a good 80s comedy from an era when they used to know how to make great comedies. And then we had the 90s comedies, which were a little stupider, but I still liked them. And now now it's just nothing. No comedy. Nothing can be funny anymore. I guess real life is the comedy now, right? I'm just saying.
I would recommend picking up the LP from Waxworks Records.
Waxworks
while
Records.
you still can. Because if you get the CD released, you're going to pay 3 figures for it.
Excuse me. I don't know if they can do that on the air.
Yeah, I was looking at Rick Dukeman, see what else he was in. He's been in some cool stuff, but he was never like the main, big part in it. He was in Spaceballs as a prison guard. Die Hard, of course.
Die Hard.
Hunt for Red October.
Christmas movie ever.
Gremlins 2.
What?
Encino Man.
I remember Encino Man.
Groundhog Day, The Last Action Hero.
Last Action Hero. Who did the score to Transformers the movie, Daniel?
Vince DiCola.
Is it of a great, memorable score?
I enjoy it.
All right.
I don't know if it's the top 20 or 25 of the 1980s.
I don't know. Just asking.
It's got some great 80s rock in it.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Got a Weird Al song in it.
Oh, a Weird Al song is in the which Weird Al song? Do I know it?
Dare to be stupid.
Dare to be stupid. Yep.
It's in the Transformers movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
When the Junkacons get into their big fight scene.
Okay.
I know you have no idea who the Junkacons are.
I don't know anything you're talking about.
Okay. Well, Weird Al he's still currently active. He makes parody songs.
Yes, he was also on Batman the Brave and the Bold.
Yes.
Best Batman cartoon. Well, the second best Batman. Well, I don't know. It's up there. It's almost up there with Batman the Animated Series, Batman the Brave and the Bold. Okay. Transformers it's called, right? Let's see if it's on Hulu. Let's see if it's on Hulu. No, it isn't. Okay. Let's go to Peacock. This is the game I like to play where I get to see if any of these things are playing on the many streaming services I suppose they have access to. Because
stream rant portion of tonight's show.
Because streaming's the future, everybody. Remember that, right? Everything you want will be on the streaming services. Okay. Let's go to Peacock. I mean, that's Universal, right? Don't they own Transformers? So surely it'll be here. Shirley. TRA.
It may be. Don't call me Shirley.
N. Of course not. Let me see. Boy, you really don't.
Transformers.
Oh, okay.
If you need it,
no. There's other trans things on here, but not Transformers. That's okay. That's okay. Surely Paramount Plus will have Transformers. Since they don't have Star Trek, they have to have something on here. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Paw Patrol the movie. We're gonna do the Paw Patrol rewatch a week after, right? After Transformers, right? Wow, you know what? I don't know. You like some cartoons that you don't like others. It's weird. Okay, let's go here. Transformers. I'm gonna hurt somebody in a minute here. Transformers. Oh, there are some Transformers. Transformers Age of Extinction.
No,
you don't like that one?
No.
Okay, well, oh wait, Netflix. Surely Netflix will have it.
They never have any movie that I want to watch.
No, because they're not a movie streaming thing. They're let's show weird series now. That's Netflix's big thing.
Hey,
let's go down to what?
Boomer. The Mandalorian got canceled.
When did this happen?
The third season. I heard the third season might be its last.
That doesn't mean it was canceled. It just means they're going to be done with the storyline. Oh, there's a lot of Transformers stuff on Netflix. Let's see what we got here. We got is that it? What is this? Transformers Prime? No. Transformers Siege of something? No, that's not it. That's not it. It's not going to be here, is it? It's not going to be here. It's not going to be here. Transformers something. Earth something?
No.
I don't know. This seems like the home if you're a Transformers fan. Let's see. Robots in Disguise. What's this? 2018. What is this? Oh, it's a new series. They made a new Transformers series.
Yeah.
I hear it's better than the original in every possible way. Okay. Well, I give up for now. I'll have to keep hunting later on. Discovery Plus. Surely it's on Discovery Plus. I'm kidding, of course.
If you need a copy, I can send you a copy.
It's fine. I'll figure out how to. I'll figure something out. Naked and Afraid of Love. What is this show? Okay, that's bizarre. Okay. Okay. What you looking at there, Daniel?
I was trying to pay my cell phone bill, but it's not letting me log in.
You're paying your cell phone bill on the air.
Well, you can't see what I'm doing. You can't see what I'm typing in.
Let's look up Transformers the movie streaming. Let's see if the internet will tell me where it's streaming. Surely it must be streaming somewhere.
I bet you it's not.
Transformers.
Does it have like the theme song in the movie, like the Transformers Robots in Disguise?
Yep.
It does. It does.
Kind of a real cool.
So naturally, this is not streaming anywhere. Okay. All right. So let me see. I can rent it though. I can rent it. It's fine. Let me look up one more thing.
Yeah, Sound Engraver. I usually end up buying something for Boomer off eBay during stream too, because he makes a comment about he doesn't have anything.
Oh, don't buy me anything off eBay, okay? I don't need to own. I will rent it, okay? It's fine. It's fine.
Did you check your mailbox today?
No. Why did something come?
I've
been home all day. I literally came through the door and sat down and started streaming. Okay.
Okay. Well, Fan Man said he got his package today, so I thought maybe you got yours.
I don't know. I'll look for it after the stream. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Ooh, Transformers DVD. Oh, that's a 2007 movie, the one with Megan Fox in it.
Yeah, you don't need to watch that.
Why do you hate that movie?
The Bayverse.
It's crap. It's garbage.
What are you talking about? It's got
It's a crap film. It's crap.
Shia LaBeouf in it.
It's a crap. It's crap. It's garbage. It's garbage.
No, I don't know. I like the scene where the guy's in the room and he eats all the donuts. Remember that? It's funny, you know.
It's crap. It's crap. It's the stuff that I find in the backyard sometimes. It's been there like for 3 days and it's got like it's just nasty. You know, that's the same thing as that movie.
How many Transformers DVDs are there? Transformers Dark of the Moon. What is that? Is that another one?
Oh,
that's crap.
Away.
Crap.
Stay away.
Crap.
The Last Night. Was that like where we find like it's all about Excalibur and all that? Transformers are. There's all sorts. You know something? I don't think Transformers is good, and I think it's bad for the kids. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know who you are anymore.
You don't know who I am anymore. I'm thinking it's bad for the kids. I think it's violent. And I don't know. Robots in Disguise season 1. See, here's the deal. Like, what is the true Transformers? Okay, because it looks like there are 100 different versions of this thing. Transformers animated. The battle begins. Optimus Prime versus Megatron. Is that the movie?
I stopped listening to you like 5 minutes ago.
Whatever. Whatever.
And Rebecca Martin says it's quite entertaining to listen to Boomer try and find the movie.
This movie does not exist. I'm going to try satellite next. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'm sure it's on. Surely it's on satellite. Surely it's somewhere in these myriad of services available. Because streaming's the future. Or stick with your cable company, or maybe everything's junk.
You can watch it right now on YouTube for $1.99.
Yes, I may do that. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay. So what is so great about this Transformers movie? Is it like will I get a tear in my eye while watching it?
You can get it on Google Play Movies and TV from $1.99.
Yes,
you can get it on Amazon Prime from $1.99 and Vudu from $2.99.
I usually use Vudu.
I tell you, it is a very emotional movie. You never think that cartoon robots could elicit such emotion.
Who's Leonard Nimoy in it?
Galvatron. Galvatron is the reformed version of Megatron.
Sound Engraver's asking you a question.
Yes, Sound Engraver is on the show tonight. She is a violin player and a very charming and beautiful young lady who is engaged to. I'm sorry, I don't know if you're engaged. I'm just speaking. I have no idea. Anyways, she is. I'll shut up now because I'm probably doing TMI. What was I talking about?
She is engaged in activity prepping for a move. That's what you meant to say. Okay, yes.
Move.
Okay, yes. All right.
I have no idea about you. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm lost. It's late for me.
Oh, Lord, I'm going to have to tell someone to listen to this part of the stream later.
Oh, maybe she wants an official introduction to Transformers. Like maybe you do a video about why you like the Transformers. Maybe that's what she's asking. I don't know.
Is it?
Whatever she was asking for, she got a lot more than she bargained for. I think in that way.
Anyways, what was I going to say here, though? Let's go.
Okay. Miss Rebecca is new to the show. She's been on for a past couple streams. She seems very charming, and we're currently dating. She has 3 children. She's a nurse practitioner. She went to, I don't know how much information to give you. She's very beautiful, very charming, very sweet, very caring, very affectionate. I like her very much. She has good personal hygiene.
That sounds good.
That sounds good.
Okay. Said nice things. That's good. Okay. Yes.
Her one daughter's in college. Her other 2 kids are in school. Gotcha. One's in 10th grade. One's in 5th grade.
10th grade. That was sophomore year. I had a Super Nintendo back then.
Yeah, but you didn't have any Transformers.
Yes, I'm going to be playing with Transformers figures in high school. That'll go over well, I'm sure.
Well, what are you saying, Boomer? What are you saying?
Okay, now I'm on the satellite dish. Let's see if I can find Transformers.
I just told you where it's playing.
No, I don't want to hear where I got to pay. Let's see if it's around anywhere, okay? You know me. All right, hold on. Transformers Rescue Bots. So next week we're doing Transformers Rescue Bots. You're not okay with Transformers Rescue Bots. Okay. That's not real Transformers.
They're not the Combaticons.
You're gatekeeping. You're gatekeeping right now. Okay.
How much music can I play on a live stream before I get busted?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Well, it's 10:46. Al, you're doing Excalibur this weekend, right? So that'll be fun.
Yes, Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be watching the 1980 John Borman Arthurian epic.
Helen Mirren is in that movie.
Caliber. Yes, Helen Mirren playing Morgana.
Yep, Buffet.
Nicole Williamson is Merlin, and trying to remember the guy's name who played King Arthur. And I like him too. He's a great actor. He was a great actor. But that's such a great movie.
Patrick Stewart's in it.
Patrick Stewart, Liam Neeson. Some cool people in that film.
I can watch Transformers the movie for free on YouTube. Okay, well, I'll see about that. Uh-oh. Yikes. Okay, that don't look good. Anyway, that's something else. So, okay. It's weird. Now I'm on YouTube, and I'm looking at YouTube videos while I'm on YouTube live stream. This should not be okay. This is like looking at a TV and seeing the TV within the TV within the TV within the TV.
Wow.
Okay. Well, anyways, it's getting late, isn't it, Daniel? I know you have to work in the morning.
Yeah, I'll be up before 5, I'm sure. Hey,
yeah, you want to get a good night's sleep. You got to get 8 hours, dude. What? Do I have what?
Nothing now. Don't worry about it. Golly.
Well, no, I was asking you. It's fine.
Do you have the Dirty Harry soundtrack?
I do. I have like a soundtrack of all 3 of them. Do you have the Dirty Harry soundtrack?
No, I don't.
You should own it.
Oh.
Because we're going to be doing...
You mean you've got the first one on CD?
No. Here is what I have on CD. I have a Dirty Harry collection that has music from the first movie, the second movie, and the 4th movie.
Okay, I'm just talking about just like the original soundtrack released for Dirty Harry by Loud Shop.
What?
Whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have that.
I don't.
Okay. Well, I bought it for you, and it's in that box that you got in your mailbox. If it's in your mailbox. Yep.
Dude, I would have. All right. Well, thank you. I'll check it out. We're gonna be doing Dirty Harry at some point. That might be a good one for September sometime. Yeah, maybe that'll do. Well, we'll do Dirty Harry after Transformers. What do you think, huh?
That's fine.
Unless you don't want to, we can wait.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I don't care.
We need to do Last of Mohicans because that's a good fall movie.
Why don't we save it for November then?
That's not fall. That's Thanksgiving. I had this exact.
Thanksgiving is fall.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. We can do Last of Mohicans in September as well. I own that movie on DVD. You know.
Good.
Anyway, thank you for the gift, Daniel. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, eventually I have to get the Deadpool soundtrack as well. I'll get it one of these days. Don't buy it for me, okay?
I wasn't planning on it.
Don't, okay, but no, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Like I said, you're gonna get something special for me at some point. You wait and see.
Your friendship is special enough.
It's gonna be special. All right. And you're gonna get Al some Hallmark holiday movie soundtracks, right?
I've got some things in my watch list for a Christmas present.
No, I don't know. Do they sell the scores to the Hallmark holiday movies?
It's the best time of the year, man.
Matthew Flynn, I have not sent Amadeus yet, but I did dig him out of my DVD collection. You're getting my very own copy of Amadeus, and he's on my desk with Legends of the Fall that I need to send to Sir Ian. That's the next trip to the post office. I have not forgotten about you.
Oh, Sound Engraver's going to be closer to Big Al.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Open invitation to visit anytime she wants to.
Anyways,
all right.
Transformers 86 next week. Thank you all for coming by now or in the future time if you're watching this. Do not judge Boomer harshly. Not everyone can have a cool childhood and play with G.I. Joe and Transformers.
Man, it's going to be a fun stream next week. Trust me on this. All right.
Sound Engraver, have a safe trip if I don't talk to you before you actually move in 5 days, is it? 4 days? Adopt, don't shop, keep listening to great film music. And thank you everyone for coming by. We'll see you.
Bye, guys.